Testing 666. Testing 666. Hi, it's me. I'm the masked atheist, and I'm sending this very first video of my very first, atheism type of videos as a shout out to Mr. Phil. Um, he's a guy from London. He's taught me a lot. He's helped me with my transition from religion over to atheism. I kind of stayed in between lukewarm and cold. If you ever read the Bible, you'd know what I mean. And I'm not one of those dumb guys that went to church and never paid attention. I really got into it. I felt the love of God. You know, I've been what the Baptists would call saved. It helped for a while until a major turning point in my life happened. It occurred to me that it wasn't going to work out at all. This religion stuff. I started thinking, why would a God, why would a supreme ruler of the universe that was supposed to love his children, why would he feed them to the wolves? Why would he allow bad things to happen to good people? I wrestled with that question for so long before I said, you know what? Either God doesn't exist or he's unimaginably cruel, evil, sadistic. They say it's kind of like the movie The Matrix, where the machines were uh, putting people in like this dream world that they believed was reality, and then when they woke up, they were pretty much in a hellfire. And one of the guys once said, I'd rather be put to sleep and go back into that dream world, which was made more sense. The world is a wicked, evil place, and human beings are amongst. I think it was the only animal that would kill for no reason, would hurt someone for no reason. A snake doesn't bite someone because of the color of their skin. You know, a snake bites someone because it's scared, and it kills because it's hungry or it's scared. It's not sin that we have lustful thoughts. It's not sin that we look, that we don't like someone because of something bad they did to us. Forgive and forget. I don't even believe in that. I forgive. I am capable of forgiveness without Christianity, but I don't forget. Because if you forget, what have you learned? My parents always went about, telling me that I had to learn from my experiences. Don't be so trusting. But the very Bible teaches the principle of trust in something that can't be seen. So I ask you, should we really trust another individual? I don't know. That's for you to come up as an individual. Something you have to come up for yourself. Now, that we might feel like we have someone with us, someone that's around us, a friend, a mom, a dad, a brother, a lover, a wife, a husband, that we think we might trust. But do we really trust them? To me, there's no perfect trust. Unless you're a complete idiot. You can't tell me that none of you have wondered where a boyfriend or girlfriend was, and kind of had doubts about what they were doing, what was going on. It didn't eat at you. And if you don't think about stuff like that, then damn. Wake up. Start thinking. Start believing things that we can explain, things that we can see. Because it's the things that we can see, feel, touch, read about that have actual plausible facts that we know actually happened and did happen that really make the most sense. I don't need a book that was written like 2,000 years ago, and was put in the hands of very biased individuals to pick and choose what went into that book. Yeah, Constantine, Charlemagne. It's To me, it's a whole crock of shit. Whether you choose to believe it or not, it's up to you. I'm just trying to say, wake up. The world's not going to end tomorrow. When I wake up, the world's going to suck just as bad as it did the other day. And people sometimes forget how good we have it now. We're doing good, man, compared to these third world countries where these tsunamis are coming through and killing hundreds and thousands of people. Good job, Jesus. You really love your people. Sending a tsunami the size of Texas to hit into the Philippines and kill 500,000 people or something like that. Good God, what did those little babies and stuff do? They were really evil, weren't they? I mean, these Christians say that God has a plan for everything he does. God does things for a reason. Things happen for a reason. I do believe things happen for a reason, but I believe it's a scientific cause. That hurricane wasn't sent by God or the devil. Hurricanes hit Florida all the time. It's just that we were prepared. It was the right time. They were at the wrong place at the wrong time. And haven't we learned that through history, that religion and people's beliefs have been the cause of many, many, many types of wars? Think about that. The Crusades, the Spanish Inquisition, all over religion. Think for yourself. Don't let these organized cults drag you in. I mean, some of you were brainwashed from, birth. You were raised in it. But if you ever have doubts, if you ever feel like you're not part of the mainstream, then pick up a quantum mechanics or quantum physics book. Start reading. Start out with a book of simple, physics, or even better than that, astrology. Learn about what created all this instead of reading in a book. Reading in a book that was written 2,000 years ago. Before they even had magnifying glasses. They didn't even know what ants looked like up close back then. And now we have these telescopes that can look up all the way to Pluto and even further than that. Way past everything. It's a time of technology. Let's start using it. Let's start learning new things. Thanks. This is the Masked Atheist. Stay tuned. I'm going to be doing a lot more research, and I'm going to be planning out these little episodes, but this was kind of the spur of the moment thing. Phil, I'm going to be sending this to you. Let me know what you think about my first attempt. I'm definitely going to get schooled in more of the aspects of science and whatnot. I mean, I do have a pretty good grasp of what it all is. No one knows it all, but I'm trying. I'm only human, and that's our point. We're humans.